And clarinet, can you get a lot more on that 5-lit? Sure. I really like that bringing out, that's just so different from anything else.
So if you were to prepare this for a performance, let's say this was like a first reading kind of thing, what are some things you heard that you'd want to work on through like a rehearsal for a performance?
What I want to work on?
Yeah.
Making sure that everything is really lining up. I know in the last run there were some problems where people may have gotten lost or the beat wasn't so clear.
Sure.
Where I just definitely went to more dry entirely.
Okay. Why don't we just pick one of those sections and see if we can clear that up.
Maybe just the staccato, getting back into that. So we can start at 3/4, measure 33-ish, that 3/4.
And let them know specifically what you're looking for.
I was making sure the beats are all lining up when we get back into everything. Yeah.
Is this dry enough?
Yeah, time. Thank you. So 3/4. Yeah, that's how
If you line it up.
especially from the last time we ran it, there was some wobbliness there.
Okay.
And
Anything
that-
else you want to work on?
I was thinking, I couldn't really tell if I was hearing it or not, but the accents in the piccolo could be a little more forceful. I think I conducted that, but
Let's try again and see if you can maybe exaggerate a little bit or ask the players if they can look up a little bit more.
cool. Picks in the 20 or 20, whatever. Works.
So players are on the accents, do you feel like you were getting enough there to help you get the right weight there?
The second time, like the first time it wasn't.
Yeah, I would agree, you got better that second time. You gave a little more impulse will on those accents. Great, it was a lot better. Anything else? Hey, Kyle, what have you done?
I think you're right about wanting more from the accents. I think the key to conducting accents is to unaccent everything else, the same way it is probably to playing them too. And there's some, you'll notice on the video, sometimes in that middle section there's some extraneous motion. I think if you can kind of quiet down the rest of you, it will give those gestures more impact. And I appreciate the fact that you're taking chances to try to show a difference between this music versus the music at the A section. I think there's a different style conducting going on between the A, the B, and the return to the A, which I think is great. So I would just, whatever you can do to kind of quiet down everything else will give those accents a little bit more impact.
Want to try that real quick? We have some time.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So what am I doing?
So you're going to quiet down the rest of the notes and then read in. That way the accents, when you do show them.
And you know where you're doing it well, I think, is you're doing it well in the A section where they play, I don't know the exact thing, but they play like, you're doing like one, bop, beat, bop, like they're playing, you know, a good strong gesture and they're playing in reaction to it. So it's that same type of concept, like everything else setting up, you're kind of like pattern, 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 one, bop, beat, bop, and they nail it each time. So it's trying to do that same type of stuff here in the B section.
Try it out, same section. A little smaller in the right hand. Try to be smaller there. That's the idea. It's something to play around with that.
And Brian, just on a tape watch, every once in a while, the first run through, I think you got to that B section and you weren't quite sure where you want to go. Like you turned left and then you juked them and turned right, which is fine. I think in that section, just show a little more of the contrast, do the style and conducting changes, and watch on the video for the sagittal motion. It's one of your go-to things where you sometimes turn into it this way. It's fine to do that every once in a while. I want to make sure you don't always go to that gesture, but it looks really good. It's really good. Yeah, bravo.